What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Tesla video. I got something pretty special today, which is some brand new leaked machines from Tesla, and it's looking pretty nice. And so far, you do have the Gigafactory Texas getting a ton of attention because it will be the factory that's dedicated in making the Tesla Cybertrucks, which is pretty iconic. And also the Tesla semis, which are also extremely important. And one of the biggest things that both of these vehicles have in common is massive parts. And these parts are really big that you don't really want to be having several small pieces of. For example, the Model Y's underbody consists of 70 different pieces. But if you use one of these Hydra Giga Presses, you only need to use it once, and you got this massive one piece instead of 70 different pieces for the Model Y's underbody. It just makes things way easier, less employees, and it's way more efficient. And parts don't fly around and stuff like that. And just having one single exterior piece or just a couple of them just makes the job easier and car production is faster. And so far, you do have a second Hydra Giga machine appearing to have been delivered to the Tesla Gigafactory Texas, taking another step into the factory's completion. If you check out this Twitter post by Tesla owners of Austin, they're saying that something just arrived. A second Hydra Giga Press is being put out, and it came 10 minutes ago. And it's a pretty enormous box because these Giga Presses are not small at all, and you can clearly see the Hydra logo on the sides, which clearly shows that this is another massive Giga Press machine. Now, the initial Giga Press machine that came in several weeks ago was mostly dedicated for the exterior design of the Cybertruck. It was the biggest Giga Press machine. Now, we don't know what exactly the size of the second Hydra Giga Press is, but I'm guessing it's probably just as big as the previous one because their biggest production unit for the Austin Gigafactory is going to be the Cybertruck, and the Cybertruck's exterior are massive. I mean, it's like a steel exterior. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's like this nice unibody design. So obviously you need a really big Giga Press, and one is probably not going to cut it. They probably need two of these to make things a lot easier. Now, the installation process is moving along as well, and it's also unclear how many Giga Presses will be ordered by Tesla for Giga Texas. Now, in Giga Berlin, Tesla says they plan to install 8 massive Giga Press machines for production. That's also enormously big. So guessing on the size, I'm guessing maybe 5 or 6 more Giga Presses could be coming in for Austin because there's such massive demand for the Tesla semi-truck and the Cybertruck. No other company is doing this. The majority of car companies don't really order these massive Giga Press machines. Tesla is ordering a bunch of these, and they feel like could definitely give them an upper hand and increase production speed, but also retain the same great quality. Last month, Musk also shared that Tesla will be needing to hire 10,000 people for Giga Texas through 2022. So I guess if you're an engineer or if you want to work for Tesla, definitely apply for that position if you feel like it. But so far, Giga Texas is doing really well. They're expanding, they're speeding up. I mean, these Giga Press machines are going in. It's looking pretty good. I think Tesla is on schedule, and they might even be increasing their speeds. And you can even see in one of the pictures, they show off the Giga Press's skeleton, and the exterior looks absolutely awesome. And last but not least, we do have to talk about Rivian, which is another separate electric car company, but this time it's something really weird. Rivian is heavily backed by Amazon, and they just rolled out with their own insurance program with some really good coverage. Now, Rivian makes some pretty nice looking electric vehicles. One of them is a truck, the other one is an SUV, and I do like the exterior design of the cars. Now, the company is now offering Rivian Insurance in 40 states for their cars exclusively. This is something that we have been seeing more and more, especially how Tesla did test out their insurance program in California exclusively on specifically Tesla vehicles, and a lot of Tesla owners said that they did get a lot of benefits and a cheaper rate. Tesla claims to be 30% cheaper than its competitors, and a lot of people on Reddit are saying that's actually true. Now, Rivian is understanding the business, and they're going in. And remember, Rivian is pretty heavily backed by Amazon, so Rivian is going for their own insurance. Now, Rivian hasn't really started production yet, so it's not really that much a threat, but just the fact that other smaller electric car companies are offering their own insurance, claiming to be cheaper than other people, shows you how disruptive the insurance business is. Now, previously I did make a whole entire video talking about insurance because it's super important. If you can make a lot of money from insurance, your stock is going to go up. Insurance is one of those things that don't really cost that much people. It doesn't really cost that much time. You don't really need a factory for that. It's insurance. It's pretty simple. And half the time, if your vehicles have a lot of good autopilot, good software, you wouldn't really get into any collisions anyway. And Tesla is offering their own insurance, and they're trying to expand themselves outwards, for example, to Illinois, etc. I want to be seeing Tesla expand into more states than just 3 or 4. If Tesla really manages to do this, it can make a lot of money. Even Musk is saying that the insurance business will probably be worth a third, even a half of the car business. So I really do believe that this is definitely going to be a big choice for Tesla to go for. I mean, even Rivian Insurance is coming out. And also, since Tesla has grown at such a massive pace, and if more people use the insurance, we could be seeing Tesla branching out to other car companies like, for example, Mercedes, BMW, or Ford. The reason why is because other insurance companies, they don't really give you a good estimate. They simply look at the price of your car. They don't really understand the vehicles. That's why there's higher rates for Tesla vehicles. But if you go with Tesla, they understand the vehicles, the autopilot safety features, so it will give you like a lower insurance estimate. That's pretty unique. I really do feel like insurance is going to be a really big deal here in the next few years. Tesla's really expanded to that area. I mean, a few years ago, Tesla was mostly focused on the Model 3, car production. Now Tesla's focusing on the battery aspects, insurance, and also the autopilot. So it's looking very, very good. Overall, I feel like Tesla has a pretty big advantage recently, especially with the Giga Texas slowly finishing up, and also the Berlin Gigafactory expecting so many Giga Presses coming in. I think production for 2021 is going to be massive. In quarter 1 of 2021, we saw that Tesla delivered 184,000 vehicles, and that's excluding the Model S and the Model X. This is just relying on the 2 cheaper models, the Model Y and the Model 3. So when all those other vehicles are now fully operational, like the Cybertruck, Semi, maybe even the Roadster, X and S, we should be seeing even higher sales. So right now, if you look at Tesla stock, yes, it's at $700. It is pretty expensive, but if you have some money, I really do feel like Tesla could definitely keep going up. A lot of people complain that Tesla don't sell enough vehicles. Well, if they start selling, 2, 3, 4, 5 million cars in the next few years, it's gonna look really good for the company. Even people that are pretty bearish on Tesla will slowly turn bullish, since they are doing some pretty big things. Now, there are some analysts out there, for example, Goldman Sachs, giving Tesla a pretty big, price range. They feel like Tesla keep going up. Tesla's making a bunch of the battery farms, battery cells, mega chargers for the semi trucks. It's looking pretty good for the overall company. Now, so far, we gotta wait to see how many Giga Presses are coming to Texas. I feel like probably 5 or 6 more, matching the same exact ones as Giga Berlin. Really excited about Tesla. Big things are going on with the company. And yeah, that's about it. Definitely subscribe. More Tesla news are coming in.